like that. And sorry, I am kind of eating because I'm hungry. It's funny, earlier I had a piece of roll that burnt my tongue bad, and I'm just like, you know. Yeah. This is gonna be me trash talking the new Resident Evil movie. Control scheme? I forgot which one I chose. I have not played this game in a long time now I think about it. Like climbing a mountain, yeah. Or Jill. Y'all know I love me some Jill. So we're gonna go Jill again. Especially since yeah, I never redeemed myself playing with Jill. Like, remember when I got like everyone killed? Yeah.
Alpha team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo team.
Just wait till you hear about the Bravo team in the movie. It's so trash. The Bravo team in the movie is garbage.
Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about
bizarre murders? I don't think you're gonna see that in the movie.
Eaten. The Bravo team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
Bravo team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin. We continued our search for the other members.
If you think you're gonna get a cool version of Wesker, nah.
A nightmare.
If you think you're gonna get a cool scene like this in the movie, nah. Dude, Joseph must have been listening to music or something. There's no way he didn't hear them those paws paddling toward him like that. There's absolutely no way. If you expect those Doberman Cerberus, the Cerberuses to be like that in the movie, nope. Still the funniest run I've ever seen. How they ran right there.
Hey, Brad! Where the hell's he going?
And honestly, they even ruined Brad.
Chris, this way.
And honestly, there's not even a lot to ruin with Brad. So the fact that they ruined Brad was pretty bad. Yeah, I need to warm these up, bro. Some of these, like, that's what I'm sitting there saying, bro. Some of these pizza rolls are really, really hot. And then
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself.
And like all that. Like some was really cold, others were burning hot.
Place? Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no. You don't want to go back out there.
But we've got to find...
What was that?
Chris?
No.
Jill, go and investigate.
I'm going with her. Chris and I go back a long way.
All right. You two go. I'll secure this area.
Yeah.
Stay sharp.
But I even pulled out the my no sights like right after I saw it. But hey, watch this. This was something I didn't know until I watched Scorpion's video. Check this out.
A dining room.
Check this out.
That gunfire. I'm counting on you to investigate, Jill.
Sure thing, Wesker.
Bro, I like they did Wesker dirty in the movie, to be honest.
Got cold feet already? That's not like you.
Yeah, but those were get before.
I think you'd better take a look at this.
What is it?
Blood.
Is that Chris's blood?
See if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Let's just hope it's not Chris's.
Yeah, it's not Chris's.
Barry.
Yeah, but honestly though, I really wish we would have got the George A. Remember, because these movies were terrible. I mean, like the live action ones, like they're just not doing it, you know what I mean? Alright, let me let Barry kill him. Because after all these cutscenes right here, I'm gonna let,
Barry!
What is it?
Look out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of it!
bam, bam, bam.
What the hell is this thing?
I found Kenneth killed by this thing. Let's report this to Wesker.
No, bro, I want to like move him. Like, you know how you can move. Wait, did they just leave? Yo, Barry. What? That zombie just left, Barry. Like, are you not gonna say anything, Barry? That zombie for real just got up and dipped.
Wesker! Jill, help me look for him. Let's not leave this hall.
Good idea. Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing. What's going on around here? I can't figure it out.
Same here.
Chris, and now Wesker.
There's not much we can do. We can search for him separately. I'll investigate the dining room again.
Okay, then. I'll try the door on the other side.
This mansion is gigantic. You could easily get lost. Let's start from the first floor.
Okay.
Oh, I almost forgot. It's a lockpick. You'd make better use of it.
Thanks. I may need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. Got it?
Got
Okay.
it. Yeah, but alright. So now that like most of the cutscenes are gonna be gone, like I'm gonna start doing more talking about the movie. Like I'm not sitting there saying like the movies have to be like a one-to-one creation of like the games, you know, because like at that point, hey, just you know, make at that point just play the games, you know what I mean? But bro, these like this movie, it's like it wanted like to like capitalize off the success of Resident Evil 2 remake, but at the same time tell a story of like Resident Evil 1. Oh wait. The wait. Okay, L2 and then R1. I forgot it's different in this game. Yo. Okay, I dodged them, but bro, I have not played this game in forever. I forgot how much the controls were different. Okay, alright, I understand it now. So it's L1. I was pressing L2. Yes, microwave, I know that you're done with the food. Hold on. Yeah, but like, I'm not sitting here saying like the games have to be a one-to-one creation. But at the same time, it's like, if you're gonna do something, oh crap. There we go, defensive item. But if you're gonna do something, at least make it good, you know what I mean? It wasn't good. That's what I'm saying, like, that's like my biggest thing. It's not like, and I wasted all that ammo on, oh, and I'm playing it on hard too. I forgot about that. Oh, I keep forgetting every time, like, that's just the place for the map. But, like, kid you not, man, that movie, like, out of all the good things the movie could have done, like, cause like, I mean, it even had like the Spencer like mansion in it, and it's like it would have been cool, but like, but first off, everything's dark, so you could barely see, and then like, like I don't know, man, like there's just like so much of stuff. So like, in like a second though, I'm gonna take a look at my notes that I wrote down to trash this movie, because like, alright, let me get a train of thought somewhere. Alright, yeah, I did like how they did that in the movie. I will say that was kind of nice, but again, since the Bravo team in that movie was literally just two people. Yes, thank you. Was literally just two people. And I'm probably gonna get those herbs later. There's a dead raven inside. Go! Okay, I forgot. This isn't like Code Veronica, where you go up the, like, you press X and it just walks up the stair by itself. Alright, that's my fault. But yeah, they... Wait, do I have a knife? Hold on. Wait, inventory. No, that's not my inventory. Can I hit him? Hit him. Get out of jail. Okay. Yes, you can. Alright, so where's the arrow? Damn. Bro, that should have been a headshot. Damn, bro, that took up so much bites out of me. Oh, bro. Okay, bro, I'm fluffing up. 2 bites? Okay, alright. Alright, that's interesting. I didn't know it was gonna be 2 bites now. Alright, so we gotta kind of get serious a little bit. Yeah, but... So yeah, we definitely gotta get a little serious. But... the way they portrayed, like, William Birkin was, like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. He was, like, alright. Like, I know in my notes I put that he was, like, bad. But no, he was just alright. Wesker, though, was a complete and utter joke. They could have done so much with Wesker, but I don't know. They just turned him into a joke. Like, he was like a little clown in that movie. He seemed like the high school jock character in the movie. That's what he seemed like. He seemed like the popular hot jock
Alpha team is flying around the forest.
or whatever. And then you got Jill, who acted like a popular cheerleader or whatever, trying to get with the hot jock. Because, like, honestly, I honestly believe the people who made this movie shipped Jill.
There are only 3 STARS members left.
And, they definitely shipped Jill and Wesker. There is absolutely no doubt about that. Because that's what it was in the movie. And then, on top of that, they wasted Richard. So you know how in this game, he sits there and... in this game, he sits there and sacrifices himself to save either Chris or Jill, either due to being eaten by a giant snake or or the sharks. Instead of something like that happens, he just dies. Like, are you serious? So don't expect any heroic sacrifice. So honestly, we should never have to care about that character to begin with. Like, there's no reason to even care about that character. And then on top of that, I'm trying to think of what else. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, but they pretty much wasted that. Like, bro, so much stuff was like pretty much wasted on. But see, that's the point of having like, that was a point in having like stars. Like, so you could, like, the Stars Bravo team, so you could just have them dying left and right. Imagine, like, Enrico and Kenneth just dying in the movie, throughout the movie. It's like, bro, the fact that there was so little character death in the movie. Like, I kid you not, there was so little character death. I think the final kill count, not including the destruction of Raccoon City, and that's not a spoiler because you already know that was going to happen regardless. The kill count was, hold on, let me see.
Okay.
Oh, I almost forgot.
The kill count the zombies was extremely low. That was probably like 6-7 kills from zombies alone. And then people kills,
I may need it.
like how many characters kill each other was probably like 3.
Okay.
But I'm like, but it's just like, it's one of those things where it's like, that isn't, like, you don't even get to really see how much of the threat these zombies are. Because, like, you sit there and, like, you don't even get a real chance to see how, like, cause what you do is, like, so they would be showing like a bunch of zombies surrounding a main character, right? And you're thinking, there's no way that this dude, there's absolutely no way that, this character gets out of that. Like, there's absolutely no way. This character's guaranteed to get bit. But then, all of a sudden, you see the character, like, it cuts away to something else going on. And then you cut back to the same character, and now he's just running away, pushing the characters away. And it's like, that's a huge leap from what we just about saw was about to happen. Because this character was about to die. He had 4 or 5 zombies grabbing on him, like, full-on grabbing on him. So how did the character sit there and overpower all of them? That does not make any sense to me. Because, like, I get it's the main character and they're supposed to live, but don't put them in a situation where they should die. Like, that makes no sense. It's like, imagine if I walked in here and there's 100 zombies in here. I turn around, and then there's 100 zombies over there, and now there's no way out. And then it cuts to, let's sit here and say, Barry walking around the mansion. And then all of a sudden, it just shows Jill running up these stairs with all the zombies behind her. Like, it wouldn't make any sense. And so the same way it doesn't make any sense with me explaining it, is the same way it doesn't make any sense with me watching it. Alright, knife him while he's down. Oh, okay, I guess he's dead. Literally took 3 shots. I think I put it on hard again, hopefully. That's weird. There was only 1 zombie right there. Was that another defensive item? I think I'm just running with the knife in my hand. But, like, I'm just sitting there saying, like, I don't know who was the editor of that, but they did a pretty, like, and I don't even think you can blame that editor. They probably just worked with what they had. They probably saw that, yeah, that doesn't look right. Let me just cut and move this there and do that there. And then try to, like, fix it like that. But honestly, like, that's literally the only way I can see it, because I meant to do used. But, like, like like honestly, like it makes no sense. Like I did like a lot of the lighting and stuff like that. Some of the music choices were really good, but like overall, it was just dumb. Oh, and if you think Lisa Trevor's about to be like awesome in that movie, you're mistaken, bro. She's lame in that movie, bro. Like, oops. I'm trying to open this. Can you open the latch? Yes, open the latch. Oh, I forgot the keys on it, on the back. Matching key. And the reason why I sit there and say they wanted to capitalize on the remake of Resident Evil 2 is because you don't get to see environments like this in the Spencer Mansion. You didn't get to see that in the Spencer Mansion. You didn't get to see this back area in Spencer Mansion. Like you saw like the dining room. You saw obviously like this part. I'm trying to think of where to go. Wait, matching key. Oh, this is like... Oh, okay, yeah, that's the helmet. I was gonna say the sword key, but that's not it. Welcome, my one viewer. I'm still talking trash about how bad the Resident Evil movie is. Oh, what up, Ethan? Yeah. I watched the new Resident Evil movie. That's why I'm live streaming Resident Evil. Because I'm like... The movie was trash, and I wanted to talk about how trash it was. Like, even from, like, the standpoint of, even from the standpoint of, oh, maybe in a bit, honestly, because it's what, like 9. So yeah, maybe in a little bit we could play something. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, the movie is like, even from like the standpoint of like, if you, like, let's sit here and say you never played Resident Evil or anything. The fact of the matter is, since they try and cram so much stuff in, like, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Because there's not, like, a central Ooh, I know y'all saw that headshot right there. But, oh, okay, maybe that wasn't a headshot because I heard him get up just a second later. But... like, from the even from the standpoint of like looking at it like a film, like there's just no, I need that. There's just still like so much wrong with it, you know. Like, since they try and do so much, what ends up happening is like, technically this is a remake of the first game, but technically it's like the 5th game. Yeah, but I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say. What I'm pretty much trying to say is like, you don't get enough time. Yeah, that definitely tipped it off. It's literally, if they tried to combine Resident Evil 1 and then Resident Evil 2, like, since it doesn't work... Oh, forgot he was right there. Yes. Thank you. No, wait, let me not kill him because, yeah. Oh, snap, I forgot in this mode with G the door. Yeah. Yeah, the mansion, they literally only show, like, the hallway. and then like a couple of other areas of the map. But the thing is you don't really get to see much more of that. And like this one's like maybe mild spoilers, but they literally made like the Spencer Mansion like a short little ride from the Arkley Mountains. I mean, not from the Arkley Mountains, from Raccoon City. So it's not even like it's that far away, so they can quickly get back and forth between the movie, between like the movie, and it's just like, okay, like it's just like from a narrative point of view, it just makes no sense. And since there's no RE0 wasn't even mentioned, bro. The in the movie, if you saw Star's Bravo team, if you can even call it that, like I only call it that because they call it that in the movie, but it's trash. It literally has 2 people in it. I think if I do this enough time, Barry will open the door for me. Oh, and then Barry isn't even in the movie, and I'm just like, that's sad. You don't even got all the Star's Alpha team members. Wesker's in the movie, but he's like bad. I thought Barry was gonna open the door. Oh my goodness. So how do people get Barry to open the door? See, when I do stuff like this, oh, I die. But when I see other people do it, they get Barry to save them. Dang it. And I was actually going a little somewhere with that. They open the other door? Oh, honestly, the Spider-Man movie, the new Spider-Man movie, that's gonna be so dope, to be honest. See, that's the thing about it. Like, Spider-Man, he's not a hard character to mess up. But, like, with something like Resident Evil, it's so easy to mess up because what ends up happening is people, instead of looking at why the games are the way they are, they think, from, like, a narrative perspective, they think, here, let me add in my own twists and turns in it. But then when they add their own twists and turns, it doesn't make all too much sense at all. And the reason it doesn't make sense is because they're trying to do something, like they're trying to take someone else's stuff and use it, which is fine because it's an adaptation, and then they try and turn it around for themselves. But when they do that, like, they mess it up, and it's like, it's really not hard to make a decent Resident Evil story. But this movie was literally like a fan fiction. Yeah, Raccoon City, just a short little bit away from this the Spencer Mansion. I'm trying to think of what else. Hold on, let me look back at my notes on why this.
Barry!
What is it?
Look out!
That's
it's
very
monster!
true, Ethan, and it's sad because you should be able to see what works from the game and what doesn't work from the game, and then use that to you should use that to know your audience, you know what I mean? And I know a lot of people sat there and said, like, hated on the movie for, like, its choice and, like, forced diversity or whatever. But honestly, I don't even think diversity was really even a problem in the movie. I think the issue was that people got a hold of the rights to make a Resident Evil movie.
Thanks.
And instead of caring about the characters and whatnot, they instead decided we're just gonna have them act however they want, but use the characters' names and all that. And it's just like, I mean, I guess that's fine and all, but at least on top of that, tell a good story. The story they told wasn't really good. That's my biggest thing. It's like, the story wasn't good, but you want to know why the story wasn't good? Because you tried to take two stories, two best parts of the story, and then combine them. And it's like, that doesn't work. And then on top of that, their outfits look cheap. Like the stars' outfits they were wearing, bro, they look freaking awful. Bro, they look like... I've seen cosplayers pull off better costumes than what they were wearing in the movie. Like, I thought they only looked bad because they, you know, they were like the promotional images when I saw the promotional images. But even like their costumes look bad. As far as stars, like everyone else, I guess, looked fine. But if you were a Stars member, your outfit looked cheaply made. Bro, they made a Powerpuff Girls live action? Yo! Bro, that's so wild. Oh, you thought you were gonna get me with that again. Yeah. Just in case. Like, honestly, and I know a lot of people might be mad, but honestly, I kind of liked how they portrayed Leon in the movie. Because I feel like that was a more realistic approach to the character of Leon. Because here's the thing. Leon in the games, he's kind of, obviously he's a little dumb. And yes, he is dumb, because I know someone's going to sit there and try and be like, oh no, Leon's not dumb. But no, he's still like a little dumb. But the thing about it, like the thing about Leon, is like, his dumbness for some reason doesn't like affect him. It's like, he's still awesome, yet he's dumb, you know? But I think this takes a realistic approach to someone being that dumb. But yeah, bro, that movie was terrible. Like, there were some things it did nicely, but... Oh, and then Lisa Trevor. I know I keep saying this, but that's because I keep seeing more people join the stream. Like, they did her terrible. RE4 Mercenaries VR next year. Honestly, oh snap, I didn't even think they were gonna have a zombie out here. Alright, that one's still alive. Yeah, honestly, I kind of want to check out the Resident Evil VR. Oh, run! Alright, thank you. There's another one. Oh, snap. Oh, I'm trying to use it right here. Oh, yeah, they do. I think that's been a thing since Code Veronica. Them puking on the stairs. Because I know in, like, Nemesis and all of them, they didn't really do anything. And then Zero, they can't walk upstairs at all. Oh, and I forgot about this. Oh, and y'all know the scary zombie dogs you be running away from at the beginning of the intro in this game? Bro, they're like, they're not even like lethal at all in the movie. Someone like, I kid you not, there's a character in the movie who gets bitten by a dog. And instead of like, because the dog's obviously infected by the T-virus, instead of it just completely biting and ripping off this dude's hand or something like this, it just, small little nibble. That's all I'm gonna take from you. And then that was it. And it's like, bro, what's the point of having the zombie dogs in here if they're not tearing and ripping somebody up? Like, I think that's dumb. Come Come on, come on. There we go. Oh, first aid spray. Is that first aid spray? Oh, I thought that was next to the shotgun ammo. First aid spray because it kind of looked like it. Yeah, but I'm just like, are you kidding me? The zombie dogs didn't do jack in the movie. Even in the very first Resident Evil movie, they were dope. The Lickers had a short cameo appearance in the movie, and again, they didn't do anything. So it's just like what's the point of adding this stuff in there if they're not gonna do anything, just to sit there and say they were in the movie? Because I kid you not, take the zombie dogs out of the movie. Does it really change the movie? Take the Lickers out of the movie.
Oh, Jill. Got any good news?
Other than I'm still alive in this madhouse? No.
Can't say it's much safer here either. We'd better secure our escape route first. There's gotta be a back door somewhere.
All right then, let's split up again.
Hey, hold on a sec. Look what I've found.
What?
A can of fizz. It's sure to yellow and mellow those things. It's yours. Hopefully you won't have to use it.
Okay, I never got this interaction
What
with
about you?
running back into Barry.
I like the buddy system we have here.
I see. Thanks, I'll take it.
See you later.
Ciao.
Oh yeah, a remake of Code Veronica over Resident Evil 4. Yeah, I agree. Or just in general, I would, because I was currently playing that recently. Yeah, but it's like, I don't know, like I just don't understand how they could just fumble the ball with so many interesting characters and stuff like that. Like, that really doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, I agree. Crap. Yeah, no ammo, and I'm not about to attack it with a knife. Yeah, but another thing I would sit here and say about the movie is barely anyone died from the zombies. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about, Dark Side Chronicles. Yeah, but I kid you not, the fact that so little zombies killed people in the movie was the most disappointing part. Because at that point it was it's just what's the point, you know? Of course it's locked. And I got no ammo to fight either one of them. Neat. I don't think I have the dog whistle. I think I died when I got it. The animation, I'm not gonna lie, there were some really cool animated moments like cool like siege one. But then at the same time, some of it was pretty bad too. And I'm just like, so it was kind of like a mixed bag, because like some of it was bad. Oh, or are you talking about the CGI animated movies, like Vendetta? Oh, I didn't see Infinite Darkness. See, like, the thing about me is I don't care enough about Leon and Claire to watch a series based off of them. Not saying I dislike Claire, because after playing a little bit of Code Veronica, I'm starting to like her a little more. But Leon, like, I don't care too much for the character of Leon. To be honest, like, I know a lot of people love him, but at the same time, it's like, I don't really care for him. Like, I was never really a Leon fan. Only because, like, to me, personally, I think he's one of those characters that they try and make super cool. And so, with him... Whoop. I got ammo. Go ahead and pick these herbs up. But, like, the thing about him is, like, he's one of those characters who's, like, a low-risk, high-reward characters. Like, he may do something that should possibly get him or a lot of people killed, but then it's like, oh, it just turns out, oh, it's fine. Leon doesn't need to worry, like, oh, like, for whatever reason, it's just, oh, it's fine, you know? Oh, there's ammo. I knew I saw some somewhere. Yeah. So, like, that's one of the reasons I don't like Leon, because it's, like, one of those characters where it's, like, everything just kind of goes well for him. Even though, like, they try and show that, oh, not everything goes well with him, like, showing him being an alcoholic. But at the same time, it's like, bro, dude was already an alcoholic before, before he even, did anything. Like, before he even became a cop. So it's like... So that's like one of those things that I sit there and say, it's like, I don't really care too much for his character. Imagine RE2, but Leon was drunk at the beginning. That would be funny. But I will sit here and say this, because I know I did talk a lot of trash. There was some interesting ideas and elements that they could have explored more on. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, I get it, man. You just broke up with your girlfriend. But she probably realized, bro, I'm dating an idiot. And then dumped him. Cause she's like, bro, I don't got time for this dude. Right in the booty. Are you kidding me? Bro, fluff you. And he was just one step, okay. He was just one stab away from dying. You're all freaking wild with that. But, yeah, like, the thing about Leon is I freaking hate, like, how he's just so, like, low risk. Like, yeah, like, for example, like you sat there and said, like, he recently broke up there. Yeah, it's like, you're literally a drunk, and and then you become, like you said, a badass agent. Like, Yeah, that's kind of like, there's like a lot of the steps there you skip, bud. He's gonna be one of the ones that come back as the Crimson Heads. Yeah, but the reason why I say Leon in the movie is more realistic, it's because like whenever he does something dumb, instead of being rewarded like he would be in the game, he instead is like, people call him out on doing something stupid, you know, and I think that's a good change of pace, because it's not like you can just sit here. Hold on, wait, let me come over here with this dog whistle, because I'm probably about to get fluffed up, because like it's a good change of pace from how it is in the game. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, but I do need that shotgun if I want to fight those dogs. So I'm gonna try again to make to make the thing come down, and hopefully Barry saves me this time. Yeah, but pretty much, but yeah, like I was saying though, ooh, yes, more ammo. Oh yeah, it is definitely a bad idea. And here's the thing too, it would be fine, maybe, if they had like the full story, you know what I mean? Well, like the full story is in the game. Because like the problem is it's like you just want to choose the best parts of RE2. You just want to choose the best parts, or not even like the best parts of RE1, but yeah, but not even like the best parts of like RE1, but just have enough RE1 to sit there and be like, yeah, y'all wanted the Spencer Mansion, we got y'all the Spencer Mansion. Like, no. You can't just put the Spencer Mansion in the movie and expect everyone to be happy about it. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Literally. I agree. And there was even references to the freaking Code Veronica in there too. So it's like, oh snap, I should have used my jewels saved. If I die, I might go to my cleared data and do something from there. Because I think at that point I can get alternate costumes or whatever. I'm not sure. Yeah. But like, that's like the thing. It's like, yeah. And here's my thing. Even if they did do that, like, you could pretty much do that and create your own version of how you'd want Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 to go. Like, loosely follow the storyline of the, but, and add in your own ideas. But like what they did when they combined Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2 the way they did, That was... Oh, I did not mean to come back in there. But that was, like, extremely annoying. Might as well keep going this way. Because if I keep going in and out that door, it's going to get broken. And I don't have Wesker to fix the door for me. Yo! I got lucky there. One of the ideas, and this is probably like mild spoilers of the movie, but this was one of the ideas I really liked. Since Umbrella was conducting research and experiments and whatever, they were slowly infecting the citizens of Raccoon City. And that would have been something extremely cool to explore. Dang. I was gonna keep testing my luck on the stairs. I'm dead. Oh, I got a green herb. And I'm like, that would have been something cool to explore. Instead of giving Claire these flashbacks of stuff that really didn't need to belong in the movie at all. Like, they wanted to kind of tell a story of Claire. Like, they wanted Claire and Chris, to a lesser extent, have like some sort of like connection, like more of a connection to like the Umbrella experiments and stuff like that. Wow, I'm dead. Alright, I'm actually glad I died so I can go to the like switch my thing up. But I guess that's what I get for trying to play this game on the hardest difficulty after I haven't played in a while. The Redfield lineage. That's hilarious. But at the same time, that's low-key kind of racist, to be honest. The reason why, like, I say it's kind of low-key racist is because when you look at Leon, what you see pretty much is like he's pretty much your standard blonde-haired, blue-eyed kind of guy. No, Rebecca. Oh, snap. Wait. Is that Barry at the top left? I can hardly tell. Ending Jill 6. Oh, okay. I didn't save my Chris. That's why I don't have like the other endings and stuff like that. Yeah. Lab entrance. I'm gonna put on normal. A new costume has been unlocked. I did not mean to pick Chris. I did not mean to pick Chris. But no, the reason why I say that is because like Leon, in like a lot of the stuff, he's portrayed as like blonde-haired, blue eyes. And if you do know, that's what the
Alpha team.
Nazi scientists and stuff thought would be the perfect race. See, I thought that too. And here's a cool idea that I had. What would be cool?
3 stars members left now.
See, I wouldn't sit there and start at the creation of the T-virus, but maybe what I would have happen would be have like maybe some sort of like private investigator or somebody stumble upon like stuff about like Resident Evil, like pretty much stumble upon like, yes, like the creation of the T-virus and stuff like that. And then like you can make a game centered around that. And then at the end have like a multiple ending type deal where like leave it ambiguous to where he may have died, the main character may have died, or the main character may not have died. And I think that would have been a very interesting story for the game. But yeah. And that could have probably take place in maybe the 80s. So yeah, it could have been like the creation of the T-virus or something like that. And then they could have talked more about Lisa Trevor and all them. And like George Trevor. But see, with like a game like that though, oh snap, they locked that. But like with a game like that though, I think you would have to like it would be a lot more note reading and stuff like that. Or maybe instead of the note reading, they turn into like cutscenes. Like you may have like a note and you might read like a little bit of the note and then it just turns into a cutscene, and then like it's pretty much the detective visualizing what happens. But yeah, I do think that would be a cool idea. Ethan, are you still there, Ethan? Oh, bro, I'm over here lost where I was trying to go. Oh no, I don't think they could make the game based off the mangas. Oh, yes, the mangas, yes. I was thinking of the Chinese ones. A game based off like the manhwas, I think would be cool. But the ones based off like the these Chinese ones that are like all online or whatever. I mean, not all online. I'm trying to think of what it is. But pretty much, there's these set of Chinese comics that are in, like, Resident Evil. But they're, like, loosely based on, oh, yeah. Yeah, you're talking about the ones I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, that, I don't think a game about that would be... Like, if it was a fighting game with characters like that, then that'd be interesting. Yeah, I guess he probably would be a little smarter. But the thing about it, bro, the fixed carrying was fucked me up on that one. But like the thing about it though is like, bro, how you fight a licker with a knife? Like, don't get me wrong. That was a cool fight. But I was like, bro, that's so wild though. But hey, they won't have any other Resident Evil character looking that cool. I tell you that right now. Bro, you gonna double bite? Okay, Chris, why did you aim up at the air? Because that's not where I was aiming. Yeah, but that's cool though that he was also smarter. See, like the thing about it is like I mainly watched like the fight. Like even though I do have the comics, I watched the fight on the on this YouTuber named Scorpion. So like I kind of got to see it, and he like pretty much talked about it and whatnot, which was interesting because like honestly half the time in those mangas like I can't tell what's going on. But it's funny though because there's also dang, I did not mean to do that. There's also Resident Evil mangas that are set between Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 6. And those are canon. And they actually go with like the story. They're not crazy. Like the Resident Evil 0 manhwa, that stuff is off the walls crazy. I kid you not. I'm gonna quit and then, because I really want to play as Jill and switch her costume. Ethan. I believe so. I think that's the last one they made, or something like that.
Resident Evil.
Dang, I'm over here trying to see if Ethan's still here, because I know Ethan wanted to play. Oh, I put at Ethan, but I didn't like. Man, I was trying to like. Ooh, her BSAA outfit. Alright, so you got Chris, you got BSAA Chris. I like how they literally look completely different. But Jill, I got that Army Jill. I might go as Army Jill. But yeah, I was trying to like actually get his like actual name. So it's like, so like it would be like Blue. Obviously y'all wouldn't tell it's Blue, but unless y'all like the YouTube chat.
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
What is this place?
Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no! You don't want to go back out there.
But we've got to find...
What was that?
Chris?
No.
Jill, go and investigate.
I'm going with her. Chris and I go back a long way.
the fact that no, I completely agree with you. The fact that we never got like an answer is dumb to me, because even in Umbrella Chronicles, it just mainly follows Chris's story, and you don't know where Barry goes. So, like, yeah, I completely agree. And it's honestly kind of dumb, to be honest. Because, like... Because it's like you really don't know.
Barry!
What is it?
Look out! It's a monster!
And it's kind of the same thing, too, if,
Let me take care of it.
with Rebecca. Like, where does Rebecca go? Honestly, I like to think of it like this.
What the hell is this thing?
I found Kenneth killed by this thing. Let's report this to Wesker.
Dicka, I actually got a theory. There's a theory that that not all the doors in the mansions were locked, and they didn't get locked until like Bravo team and or like Barry or somebody would lock them. So like, for example, since they would have been so panicked from the zombies, they would have ran and then locked the doors behind them. So the doors may not have been locked before, but then someone may have locked it.
Thanks. I may need it.
Listen, something happened.
See, that makes sense. If I was Rebecca, I would have locked that door too. I'd have been like, ain't no one coming in here, Richard. You better get used to me. You really ain't seeing anyone else. That would have been, like, honestly, I kid you not, I would have locked Richard in there with me. He would have been all patched up. I would have been literally holding that dude like freaking Rebecca was. I'd be scared out of my mind. Freaking, you talking about a giant snake went and bit him? So, like, I can kind of understand that. Like, her locking the door right there. But I will sit here and say this. The amount of locked doors in this mansion doesn't make sense. Like, I can kind of buy that maybe the Stars team and whatnot may have like locked the doors or whatever. But some of these doors don't even look like they would have locks on them, to be honest. And it's like, how do they lock? Honestly, what would be interesting is if Wesker locked them in there. That would have been hilarious, but I don't think Wesker would have done that. Yeah. Yeah, I do remember part of that. I don't remember all of it. Yeah, see, that I can also buy. I can buy that too. Because they were definitely roaming around a few hours before, before the snake incident and before Alpha Team arrived. They were definitely roaming around. And one thing that I thought would be cool is if in Resident Evil 0, after you beat the game, you got to unlock certain ending cutscenes. Like, for example, you may get to see what happens with Rebecca when she goes to Richard or something like that. And you get to see kind of how they played out in the mansion or something like that. Maybe it's her full of optimism before that she might be meeting her team again, only for, you know, something to happen. But I do think a good epilogue for the certain characters would have been fine, and pretty much laying down their thinking before they all headed to the mansion. That would have been interesting. Like, you get a Kenneth epilogue talking about... No, alright. You get like a Richard epilogue talking about how he's trying to contact Star's Alpha team, and how he thinks he's going to be able to contact them, and how he hopes Rebecca's okay or something like that. And then you got Rebecca full of optimism talking about... See, in Umbrella Chronicles it shows all that, but I think it would have enhanced the experience of Resident Evil 0 if it would have had that in there. You know what I mean? Because Resident Evil 0, without the context of Umbrella Chronicles, kind of leaves a bunch of unanswered questions. Like, I do know, and then like on top of that, it only really covers Rebecca and Richard. So I do think it would have been cool if, like, you got to see more of those notes, but like from like other Resident Evil characters, kind of like you get to see like Forrest's thoughts, Kenneth's thoughts. I just don't know what they would be thinking about, because they really haven't had much character to begin with, to be honest. And that's kind of why one thing I will never understand the criticism about Star's Bravo team, like them not giving... Oh yeah, that's cool. I heard about that. I didn't see it though. But yeah, Jill, let's freaking go. But yeah, that's why I never understood the criticism about Resident Evil 0 not giving other RE members time to shine or whatever, like the Bravo team members, because at the end of the day, it's like their characters just to die. Like, that's literally their whole characters, all of them, except for Rebecca, of course. So it's like you could, and on top of that, Resident Evil 0 was never going to be about Star's Bravo team on top of that. So with that being said, they were never going to be in the game to begin with. They only put Rebecca in it because people wanted Rebecca to be in the game, because she had like a fan base. But the problem isn't like that. Like, they never had like any characters, like any real character between Bravo team. Like, I think the only ones that had character were Rebecca and Richard. Honestly, I wish that game was released. Yo, okay. Bro, this dude took so many freaking shots. Like, that's freaking ridiculous. Took all them shots and then stabbed me like that. Yeah, the ones that don't die in 0 are Enrico, Kenneth, Rebecca. Yeah, Enrico doesn't die. But actually, a lot of them honestly didn't die. A lot of them didn't die until like a few hours before Resident Evil 1. Like Forrest didn't die. Well, actually, I don't know when Forrest died, but Kenneth didn't die until like 30 minutes before Resident Evil 1 started. Like maybe like, well, not an hour, but probably like as it's starting, he pretty much dies. Honestly, like it would have been.
Oh God, what did I do now? Wesker! Barry! Help!
Jill! You in there?
Barry? Get me out of here! The door's jammed!
Stand back! Grab my hand!
Barry.
That was a close one. A second late, you would have fit nicely into a sandwich.
Really? Thanks. But Barry, didn't you say you were going back to the dining room to find other clues? I'm glad and all, but why are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Anyway, we should get back to searching for Wesker and Chris.
Thanks, Barry. I owe you one.
Don't mention it.
Bro, he looks so sad. Like, obviously I know he's so sad because like he's like a traitor or whatever. Like he betrays us. But bro, I finally got that cutscene. Like, I finally got the cutscene. I'm so happy. I never get the "you were almost a Jill sandwich" cutscene. But yeah, no, I kind of with the like. I agree that yeah, it would improve so much stuff. But I think there was a reason they couldn't do that. Like, I think if they would have tried to remake RE2 and RE3, like, it would have bankrupted them or something like that. See, this is a criticism that I hate. Is a lot of people talk trash and be like, oh, Rebecca was so needed help and like needed so much help in this game. But it's like, look at Jill. Like, she stomped on a zombie's head and like threw up. Right. Or like even when she got saved by Barry. It's like, bro, say what you want about Rebecca, she knew how to keep it down. Yeah, but I agree. But I think the reason they couldn't remake 2 and 3 is because that would have cost them so much money, and I don't think those studios, like, wow, you thought you were gonna get me, huh? I don't think they had like that much faith in Resident Evil at that point. Especially since that would have had to be after Resident Evil Remake and Resident Evil Zero, which Resident Evil Zero didn't do that well as sales wise. So I honestly believe that it would have worked. Like, to be honest, like they wouldn't have done it. So yeah, it was a missed opportunity, and we can sit there and talk about like how awesome it would have been to have, and I personally would have thought it would have been awesome to have, but at the same time, like it would have. There was almost no way that would have happened. Like, just being honest. Because that's why Resident Evil 4 was so wild. Yes. And then the reason why it was like that was because in Resident Evil, because they knew Resident Evil 4 had to be like an A-tier game. Because if Resident Evil 4 wasn't an A-tier game, we would not have... Bro, get off me! They cheated! They cheated! They cheated. The dog bit my arm, right? So I couldn't move, and then the other dog bit me in the butt. Bro, you gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta be kidding me, man. This is wild. Yeah.
Resident Evil. Resident Evil.
Yeah, but yeah, Resident Evil 3.5 was really a missed opportunity. But I can kind of understand that though, because they needed something big. And since they knew that the Resident Evil movies were popping, they wanted to try and create something like the Resident Evil movies. So it was pretty understandable.
Barry.
Which are your leaks? With G-Force? I'm trying to think. You mean the ones talking about like RE Outrage and like the game that's gonna be about Hunk?
Barry!
Oh, I don't know about them.
Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing. What's going on around here? I can't figure it out.
Same here.
Chris, and now Wesker.
Oh yeah, yeah,
There's not much we can do.
yeah. It was
Let's search for him separate. I'll investigate the dining room again.
Outrage
I'll try
or
to
something
go
like
on the other
that,
side.
which is supposed to feature Rebecca Chambers, and then some other game,
Let's start from the first
the one with Hunk.
Okay.
Oh, I almost forgot.
That was the third one.
You'd make better use of it.
I was about to say, I know there was a third one, but yeah, that was the third one.
I may need it.
Listen, if something happens.
Oh no, they're completely making Resident Evil 4, like completely remaking it. Yeah, but judging by how Resident Evil 2 cut out a lot of stuff, and Resident Evil 3 Remake cut out a lot of stuff, I can see Resident Evil 4 cutting out a lot of stuff. Yeah. I might have to bait and switch them. Bait. Yeah, but honestly, I don't even think I'm gonna get Resident Evil 4 remake for like a lot of reasons. You thought, oh, I didn't have the defensive item. I thought I had the defensive item on me. Dang it. He got a free hit. Yeah. Hopefully an RE4 remake, like if they do remake it, they do more with her character. Because like the thing is like, I mean, I can see the enjoyment of Ada. I wouldn't say she's in my top 10 favorite characters of RE, but I can definitely understand her appeal. But one thing I will say I kind of don't like about her is just how like they try and make her super mysterious or whatever, and by withholding all this information from game to 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 game, it kind of loses its impact. Actually, it's definitely top 10 bigger characters in Resident Evil. I honestly don't know what you mean by that. But honestly, I feel like a lot of the people in the popular Resident Evil games are overrated. And I ran right into it, bro. I'm not having any luck playing this game, man. Screw it, I'm about to play Leech Hunter mode. Oh snap, I don't think it's gonna let me. Dang. That's funny, honestly. But I will stick by what I said, though. I do feel like a lot of characters that, oh, I do got Chris's clear data right there. Like, I do feel like a lot of characters are overrated. That are in the popular games. Like, Luis, I mean, honestly, he is kind of overrated. Like, he was cool for what he was, but I feel like people try and overrate him, to be honest. Like, here's the thing. If you compare Luis to Carlos, Carlos is a way better character than Luis. But Luis may be more known because more people play Resident Evil 4 than people play Resident Evil 3. Like, and I'm counting, I'm talking about Nemesis before they came out with Resident Evil 3 Remake. But Luis's popularity might be over Carlos's. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. But yeah, that, you hit the nail right on the head with that. Because, like, a lot of people like Luis, but Luis didn't really do anything. Like, I mean, he helped you out that one time. And whatever. And he made some funny jokes to Ashley. And he was apparently a scientist or whatever. And he gets killed. Like, that's literally it. Like, I know I'm making it sound like belittled. Like, it may sound like I'm belittling him, but I'm not. It's just the fact that him as like a character
Barry
wasn't, like, he just wasn't, like, he's just like overrated, you know? Like, I'm not saying you can't like Luis. I like Luis, but he is kind of overrated. He's like a non-playable Carlos who dies early on in the story. And then who else? I'm trying to think. Is overrated.
Thanks.
Trying to think. And I'm trying to stick with like the popular games, so who's an overrated character? Like Marvin. Like Marvin, he was a cool guy in Resident Evil 2 Remake. Like, they made him cool in that game. But at the same time, people would be sitting there talking about, oh, how awesome Carlos is. Yeah, that's literally all he does in the game. And then he also, like, helps you with that cabin shootout thing. But that's about it. But yeah, and has a thing for women. Like, don't get me wrong, his jokes with Ashley, he makes to Ashley, is hilarious. But Marvin, like, he's pretty overrated too. Like, a lot of people talk about him in like a good light. And don't get me wrong, I like Marvin. I think he's cool. But at the same time, for real? That's wild that they did that. That's why they cut out his jokes. But yeah, I like Marvin, but like the way the community's acting with Marvin just because of how he appeared in Resident Evil 2 Remake is wild to me. Because Marvin isn't a better character than... That's actually an interesting thing to do. I'm dead again. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, I earned a trophy. What a great guy. Save Jill using Barry. I see what you're saying. Bro, I'm about to play this song very easy, to be honest. Ethan, are you back? Dude, honestly, and that's why I'm mad that I keep dying early on, because I can't wait to go to like the hunters and stuff like that, and like the crimson heads and whatnot. Like, that's what I want to see. And I know I put it on very easy, but at the same time, it's like, I'm just chilling, you know? Like, I think what's happening is I'm trying to play it
Alpha team
on
is flying around
hard,
the forest zone, situated in
but
northwest.
I'm trying to chill. I will say that. Honestly, hunters are my favorite BOW, but I hate the one shot. That happened to me when I was playing Code Veronica. I had what was it? What did I do? I was playing Code Veronica, and tell me why a freaking like. And I was on caution, mind you. I was on yellow caution. So it wasn't like the bad caution, which is like the orange caution. And I got one shot, and I'm like, bro, are you serious? And I was like, that is so wild. Reddit report back to Wesker, is that what you care about? That's so wild. Better report back to Wesker. That's so wild because they got me bit. But I guess that keeps you from speed running.
Barry!
What is it?
Look out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of it.
That's crazy, to be honest. That I can take so many shots from a magnum like that. Not even counting whatever you choose to shoot it with. That's insane. But I think the reason, like in canon, it kind of makes sense though, since it just finished eating, well, like bits of Kenneth. Because it makes them stronger whenever they have, like, whenever they eat. So it's like, if you, and that's typically when they evolve. Like, when they've eaten somebody, then like they typically evolve from that, as well as like a long exposure to their the virus they have. Which is honestly insane. Yeah. I will say it's not as quick, but that's what happens. It's like they do eventually evolve from like the out of human flesh. Oh snap, I think I remember that actually. Also something about the movie. Jill, the master of unlocking? Not at all. Damn, I was honestly expecting more people to come to the streams while I crap talk the movie, but that's fine. It is what it is. I know I don't got the got people out here looking like that. It's funny though because it's playing right now. Like there's like another Showtime. Oh. Yeah, Jill finds Forrest because there's also a cutscene with where like her and Barry might will find Forrest. Oh, in the movie, see, that's what I'm sitting there saying. There's no Stars Bravo team. Well, there is a Stars Bravo team, but it's not the Stars Bravo team, you know what I mean? To be 100% honest, it's like, and this is with little spoilers, it's literally just two police officers, to be honest. That's all it is. That's the Stars Bravo team. Two police officers in the movie. Two random characters that no one cares anything about. Oh, and also, Dicka, Jill doesn't really act like how how you would think Jill should act. You know what I mean? Like, she literally acts like a high schooler in the movie. Like, I kid you not. Like, and this is why I kind of said this before earlier, and I don't think you were in it in the stream at this time, but the person who made the movie, they definitely like the idea of Jill and Wesker getting together. Because that's pretty much what it seemed like. Jill and Wesker were flirting at the beginning of the movie. Jill is just confused and Ari won. And this game, yeah. See, here's the thing. And this is what I honestly think. I feel like Wesker low-key wanted some of Jill, and then Jill cut that, like, knocked that off real quick, right? And so instead of, like, taking a hint, this dude over here wanted to go prey on Rebecca, right? And I think once, like, he was fighting Jill and all that, he's like, oh, snap. And then, like, Jill almost died in, like, Resident Evil 5. He was probably like, oh, snap, I can mind control Jill. Get some of that Jill. And get me, and get my stuff. Jill said, this dude Wesker over here talking about something. Oh, I can finally get me a Jill sandwich. But that's what I feel like happened, realistically. But no, I can definitely see, no, he definitely did want Rebecca, too. I feel like he wanted both of them. That's why, I feel like he just wants the female STARS members. Because I feel like Wesker, like, when he found Jill, he's like, I want her. And then he probably picked Rebecca up from, like, some school. He was over here, like, going to this school, and he's just like, interesting. You're young. I like that. I can mold you. Or something crazy like that. And then, yeah. Oh, you can't combine them from your inventory like Zero. I always forget that. Zero is one of the few games you can combine straight from inventory. Honestly, like he hated Claire because of Chris. Bro, the way he did Claire in freaking Code Veronica was wild. Like, this dude over here smacked that girl around, threw her around, and did all this stuff to her. Like, I'm just like, that's crazy. Yeah, but honestly, I feel like if
Oh, Jill. Got any good news?
Other than I'm still alive in this madhouse? No.
Can't say it's much safer here either. We'd better secure our...
Yeah, like, I feel like if he didn't know that that was Chris's sister, I feel like he probably would have tried doing something. Oh, I got the dog whistle, so I can go get the... Oh, whatchamacallit. Yeah, since I'm playing on it very easy, I'm just gonna use the knife. And then like if I ever snap, alright. But if I ever try and like actually like play this on hard again, then I'll do something like that. Yeah, but this dude Wesker, bro, he's a freaking savage, bro. The way he was beating up on Claire. But that was kind of messed up though, because he is like a 40-some-year-old man or something like that. Oh, definitely. That boy Steve. That boy Steve was like all over her. And he tried to look so tough, which was funny to be honest. Alright, let's do this. Alright. There's the dog whistle. That's what I'm talking about. Bro, come on, man. Yeah, Steve definitely wanted Claire. Yeah, but all I gotta say is Wesker better keep his filthy, dirty hands away from my Rebecca. Because we would definitely have some issues. Mr.JayJay over here getting possessive. Yes. Thought. He does, and it's funny, honestly. Wow. Yeah. I would have said spoiler alert, but I already knew he was gonna die, to be honest. Yeah. But no, I definitely feel that though. Like, but then again, like, that was supposed to be Leon. So, there is that. Because, like, up until they decided to use Leon, yeah. So, like, Steve was, like, a last-minute addition. Because, remember, Resident Evil 3 had the whatchamacallums, the little epilogue endings. So, I do think, Yeah. Yeah, they did give him Steve's haircut. Honestly, I wonder if that's why they made Leon blonde. Because they're like, you look a little too much like Steve. Because this dude's in Resident Evil 2, his hair is brown. Like bright brown. In Resident Evil 4, it's like a light, like it's more like a light dirty blonde. No, not like it's like a dirty blonde type thing. It's like not exactly brown, but like it's like brown, like it kind of is, but it's like dirty blonde. It's more dirty blonde than brown. But yeah. So that's probably what they did, probably to further distinguish him from Steve. But Steve is the perfect example on why I dislike Leon. Because you look at Steve, and like he makes mistakes, he does stupid things, but like he's called out on it. You know, he kind of gets called out on it, or like it's clear that others pick up on that stuff. It's not like he just gets away with it. Exactly. That's literally what I'm sitting there saying. When Steve messes up something, okay, now you gotta go and fix like the gas because it's leaking, and it's like there's actions for his consequences. That's literally all I want from Leon. Like his actions to have consequences. Like it's like with him, he can be as reckless as he wants, and he doesn't have to face any of the repercussions from being reckless or being stupid. Oh, bro, I don't know how that was epic. Oh, okay, this is the armored key. I was about to sit there and say, I'm like, bro, I know both of them are the mansion key. But now that makes sense. Yeah, but I feel like Steve was like the best. Honestly, I don't know, to be honest. I actually haven't heard any news about DLC for Village. And I honestly kind of hope it doesn't include Ada if there is DLC. Because that would be, again, her being interjected in something that she doesn't really need to be interjected in. But like I was gonna say, I feel like Steve is kind of like the perfect in-between character between funny and doing stupid stuff versus I don't know, versus like the serious nature of it, because he does face serious consequences. Oh, I know where to go. Oh, that's the helmet key. Forrest has given up the ghost. I just wanted to see him chase me. That's what I'm sitting there saying. Other people be getting these cutscenes with Barry in them, and then I always get the cutscenes where Barry's not in them. Like, I don't know what I'd be doing wrong.
Richard!
I was literally just about to say that.
You're wounded.
This whole place is a killing zone. There are monsters.
What did this to you?
A big snake. And it had to be poisonous.
Poisonous? Richard, hold on.
Bring me serum. I saw some, but didn't bring any.
I'll go and get it, okay? You're gonna make it.
Thanks.
His voice, I knew, like, I was listening to it, and I'm like, his voice actor sounds familiar. But that sure is Chris. Alright, I'll save him this time. Last time I got him killed because it took way too long. Yeah. To be fair, I'd be whiny too if I got bitten by a giant snake. Oh, also, this is kind of mild spoilers, but don't expect to see any don't expect to see any giant snakes or any animal creatures aside from the Cerberus. Honestly, I'm getting kind of tired.
Here, Richard. I'm gonna give you a shot. Hang in there.
Jill, here's my radio. Take it. Does it ever not hurt? I'm okay. The others...
Alright. Oh, yeah. I can't believe they're still around, to be honest. The funny thing is I was wondering why we didn't move him to the medical room, but I forgot you only do that as Chris. But I like Richard. You thought. Because, he clearly cares about his comrades. He's over here talking about, what about the others? And stuff like that, when he's clearly had his own, almost his whole arm bitten through by the giant snake. Or maybe it was bitten through. Die. Oh, I can believe that. Oh, snap. I forgot you gotta light this up. Yeah. Like, aside from Rebecca, Richard's my favorite, Bravo member. Oh, and you see how that door was locked? It would make sense for, like, Richard to have locked that door after, like, behind him after closing it, because clearly he was in that room, which is how he had to have gotten bit. I'm trying to think of where else to go now. Hold on, I'll be right back. I forgot I had to do something. Alright, I'm back. I just forgot I had to put my clothes in the washing machine that were in the dryer. Because I was going to do it right after I started the stream, but I completely forgot. I'm trying to think, where do I go now? Oh, I know where to go. Never mind. Do 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 do. You know, honestly, I thought about making my own Resident Evil. Because I know I could definitely make a better movie than what Hollywood's willing to put out. Paul W.S. Anderson's movies were like alright, and then got progressively bad with each new installment. But at the same time, like, I think I could have put something together that's way better, to be honest. Oh, and they turned this into some filler. Like, Jill didn't get the chance to play the piano. I just realized the back of Jill's head is like shaved in this. Alright, I gotta go and get that other thing. That shield. Hey, Dicka. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be streaming for because I am getting really tired. Make sure you subscribe because just in case if like I decide to end it, so that way we can talk more about Resident Evil some other time. Like I'm just letting you know because like I am kind of getting tired, and then also on top of that, I know Ethan wanted to play with me, but I don't even know where like where he is. Oh, I'm dead, aren't I? Bro, that zombie's relentless. Like, look at that. Jill fell down. Like, even Jill gets caught off guard. Where's my phone at? Oh, it's in my pocket. Dick, are you still there? Oh snap, I may be the only one in my stream now I think about it. Because I just pulled up my phone. But has anyone ever seen my short yet? No spoilers, but that new Resident Evil movie sucks. That's so funny to me. Alright. Dicka, it's been good talking to you. I don't know if you're still there or not. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I don't know if I'll ever see you again, man. Or a girl. But I'm ending the live stream. I'm tired. thank you for coming and commenting. I had a blast speaking to you. You were pretty cool.